I'm just going to go ahead and lemony snick at this and say that if you want to watch a video of me frolicking around the world, this isn't for you. If you want to watch a video of me saying what an amazing adventure it was in China and how it changed me for the better, this video is not for you. But if you want to watch the honest truth of the hardest year of my life, keep watching. A lot can change in a year. But to fully understand, I need to go back. What was it that set me on this path? The year was 2013. I taught English in Beijing alongside my brother and husband. It was one of the most memorable times in my life. After a year, I went back to my hometown and became a television producer. But you see, travel changed me. It wasn't too long before I ached for adventure again. I craved something new. I craved doing something I was passionate about. I tried for a year to move to LA, but everything fell through. I was desperate, and being desperate, I found, makes you do crazy things. We just bought tickets for Beijing, a flight to Beijing on February 15th. And it was so incredibly cheap. It was $298. That's insane. The first time I went to China, it was like $1,000. We don't know what we're doing, but we're being spontaneous. So, Beijing, I'm coming back for you. In my desperation, I found cheap tickets back to China. I was blinded by all the frolicking girls on social media, and I thought that I could do that too. People would pay me to travel the world. Damn, Nick Carraway was right.
You can't repeat the past.
Can't repeat the past?
No.
Why, of course you can.
Of course you can? Shut up, Leo. Of course you can't. I thought so many times about freezing this moment so I could go back and slap myself. And yet, I quit my job, packed up all my stuff, said goodbye to my family, and flew back to the Middle Kingdom. As soon as I landed, I cried. I knew I hated the city, and yet here I was again. We were put in a crappy apartment, and of course, I made a video to mask the pain. I made a few videos around Beijing. Ni hao, it's Auna, and I am in Wanfujing right now. I can't even look at it. How am I supposed to put it in my mouth?
Over there is many charming girls like you.
Thank you. I'm charming. We're gonna get on a cart thing. We're going for a ride. Even visited my old school. Yay, this is Linda. She's my old Chinese teacher. And now I'm walking through the kindergarten. It's changed so much. It's so big here. We're gonna do KTV. Woo! Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be without the security. But I felt like I was forcing myself. Travel videos didn't really feel like me. The only thing holding me together was that I would be moving down to Shenzhen. Finally, the day came. I'm at Beijing South Railway Station. I'm headed down to Shenzhen on a sleeper train, so this is my first time doing it. I decided it'd be a great video idea to film myself on a Chinese sleeper train to Shenzhen. Don't know why I thought it would be a luxury train. No food, no Wi-Fi, just hours of me laying down on my bunk listening to some old Chinese man snoring and thinking that this was a huge freaking mistake. When I arrived in Shenzhen, I was a little more hopeful about things. Better weather than Beijing and a brand new city to explore. Here's where things get a little dark. So, I don't really know exactly what I want to say, but I feel like I should say something. It's been 2 months since I left my job and my family and my friends in Denver, Colorado to move to China. Honestly, you can see my videos and my pictures and it seems really cool and it seems like it's all this adventure and like fun all the time, but to be honest, I've been depressed. I just wanted to go. Like, I just wanted to make life for myself that I could feel good about and proud of myself for. And so I was like, I need to go now, I need to go. And I felt like it was the right time to go. When you have a very cushy life and you're comfortable and all of that is suddenly taken away, it can be one of the hardest things to go through. My biggest fear is that I won't live up to my potential. I feel alone right now because I'm stuck inside, but I'm gonna push through this feeling and get past it because I don't want to waste my life anymore. I'm 28, last couple of years in my 20s. It's time for me to make something of myself.
I was pushing on, but I felt trapped. I felt like I had no purpose. But then I met Auna.
So what I'm trying to do is find somebody that lives in Shenzhen that, you know, maybe would want to take pictures of me. A stranger. So I picked this girl. Okay, so I'm checking my messages and I just saw that she responded. Okay, she says, "Hi Auna, that is cool, sure, I would love to." Sweet! Okay, we made it to a museum. This is Auna.
Hi.
Where are you from?
Russia.
Russia, and what are you doing in Shenzhen?
I like work, travel, explore.
Auna and I met up almost every weekend, taking pictures and talking about life. Hey, I'm here with Auna again. We're doing an awesome photo shoot. Look at this place. She was the friend that I didn't know I needed. The most influential day came when we were taking pictures at Shenzhen-based Sports Center. I saw a sign for a drama company and I reached out to them. And just like that, I had a full-time job as a drama teacher. I didn't see Auna much after I started working and she eventually left China. She told me before she left that was because of our conversations about me taking a chance leaving home that she quit her job in China to pursue what she truly loved. That always meant a lot to me. One of the main reasons I left home was so I could travel again, but I didn't get to as much as I wanted. But at the end of the summer, I got to see my family again.
Okay, I made it to Oslo. We have Alec and Lovisa here. Yes!
I flew to Norway to see my brother get married. It was such an amazing time. For the first time, I felt like I could breathe. I knew it would make going back to China harder though, and I dreaded it. But I had to say goodbye again. I held my breath for the next thing, and in October, I got to go to Japan. Robert and I are headed to Japan.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm here in Tokyo and I'm gonna go check out the official Pokemon Cafe. I am staying at the Godzilla Hotel.
Tokyo was a dream. and I had one of my favorite travel moments of all time there.
We're about to do the thing I'm most excited for coming to Tokyo. It's real life Mario Kart.
Back in Shenzhen, I started working more, and I slowly started coming out of my depression. I was directing the show Mulan, and it was just nice having a place to be at every day.
I am the best. Nothing the best before it's through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Father, don't go! Father, don't go! Miss you! Miss you! Time is racing toward us till the Huns arrive. Brother stands with brother, and we will survive.
But then all the company drama happened. When you work for a Chinese company, you have to put up with a lot. They always try to screw you over on pay and lie to your face. I saw 2 physical fights amongst the staff, and we had to constantly leave the office because the police would come and we were working illegally. I made it through, and I credit that to 3 people. First, Crystal.
I'm Crystal.
We only worked together for 2 months, but it was nice to have a fellow American to talk with and discuss our hopes and dreams. Next, Sarah, band geek turned theater nerd. She was such a supportive friend, and I'm glad I got to spend Christmas with her.
Hi, Auna. This is Sarah. I'm taking over your channel.
And lastly, my crazy Brit, Shireen.
Oh, you have tea now?
Because she's British. You know who invented the tea bag, right? An American. You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Anna's black friend.
My creative partner and friend. Without her, I would have gone crazy. You see, I haven't had a close group of friends for many years, and I prayed that I would get to have one again someday. Some friends are only with you for a certain time in your life, and I'm thankful I had these girls to help me through one of the most difficult ones. If you've ever spent Christmas far from home and family, you will know it's one of the hardest things. Luckily, I was able to spend a few days in Hong Kong and check out Disneyland.
Merry Christmas, we are at Disneyland. I have Sarah here, and Robert's taking pictures. It's really weird being at a Disneyland that's not in California, because I know that place like so well, but I'm excited to explore this place. So yeah, we're gonna hit Hyperspace Mountain, and then maybe the Mystic Manor.
It was a strange Christmas, but Disney was able to bring a little more magic. I never thought the day of the Mulan show would come, but there it was. So much time and effort was put into that show. I'm proud how great the kids looked and that they enjoyed the show. The process itself was a struggle. Chinese kids are very spoiled, so it was hard to make them listen. Not to mention all the cultural differences that I had to deal with. I'm glad I finished the job. Truly an experience I'll never forget. So I wish I could say that I made sense of it all by the end, that I remembered all the amazing times I had and that it was such a special time, but I don't feel that way, at least not right now. I have peace knowing that years from now I'll look back and mostly just remember the good stuff.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
I've worn out the world. I'm on my knees in fascination, looking through the night, and the moon's never seen me before, but I'm reflecting light. I rode the pain down, got off and looked up. looked into your eyes. The lost open windows all around. My dark heart lit up the skies. Now that I've worn out the world, I'm on my knees in fascination, looking through the night, and the moon